Hello again, it's Jonathan here, DJ Puff the Third. I'm in the kitchen yet again, and recently I've been getting a lot of inquiries about my special popcorn recipe. So I'm going to make a video. Hopefully it won't take 15 minutes, but what we'll do, I've got this big jam boiler. It has got a lid as well. That there, so I'll use that. But basically what I do is I put equal measures of olive oil and hemp oil. There you go. So that's both hemp oil and olive oil. Then I get me kernels, me popcorn kernels, and I add quite a few. That'll do, that'll definitely do. Give it a shake about, and then it's just basically heat it up in the oil, and I'll go through the rest of the ingredients. Front right, woo, and turn it right up, and we'll go through what else I've got. Basically I've got honey, black pepper, turmeric, ground ginger and cinnamon, and I'll be adding them to the mix. First I'll be putting the turmeric in, and I tend to put quite a lot of that in there. It makes it a nice yellow colour, and I'm pretty sure it's been doing my digestion some good and my arthritis. So, and we all know that turmeric or curcumin is good for you. So we've got the oil heating up with the popcorn in, and I'll hopefully it won't be too hard one-handed. Oh, I do everything one-handed. I make my life very hard, but I'll be using that. Oh yeah, that's what I need. I need the spatula to stir it up, don't I? So I'll stuff out there with the seed potatoes. It's just a case of waiting for the popcorn. Already up to 3 minutes, unfortunately. So turmeric. Also, as I said, just after Christmas, I was in a local park, or just outside the local park, and someone dumped a load of black bags that actually had cannabis root balls in. And in the past I've actually used broken up compost from cannabis root balls, brought them back and actually used them in the back garden. But nearby there were the caps, they call them caps, I'm not sure what they are, but they're sort of a capillary fabric, and you use them to grow your cannabis plants in, if you do that kind of thing. And there's a bag of coir compost, practically unused. It almost killed me to get it back, but I know that I can use a bag of coir compost, and it was so heavy. It's probably because it was wet, sodden wet, and I literally had it over my shoulder, and it killed me to get it home. But I know I can use compost, coir compost. I'll probably use it for my Norfolk Island pine. I've got a Norfolk Island pine in the living room, and it needs repotting. So what I'll probably do, I'll use the bag of coir compost to do that. But I noticed it's starting to pop now. I noticed that there was a dustbin, and the morning's newspapers and plastic bottles, drink bottles, have been thrown on top of another bag that was in the dustbin. And there was actually a bag full of leaf in there. And I can tell you that was quite a score. Now, I don't smoke the stuff myself, but I will put it in popcorn or steep it and make a tea out of it, mix it with tea, honey and lemon and stuff like that. And I found a lot of practically fresh leaf. And I've got my popcorn, and then there's my special popcorn, and that's the one that I put my green stuff in, and that is all sifted leaf. There is a little bit of bud, although I don't really, I've got it stored, but I don't really use the bud. But I have to say that I had quite an episode with that that the other day. I think it was about a week or so ago. I literally had an out-of-body experience sitting in my chair with in front of the computer listening to Chilled Ibiza, Chilled Out Euphoria by Solar Stone, and later Rados the Tranparent Man. And I thought it was over, that I'll have to make another video, and it wasn't over. I went to bed and I had Apple 7C charged up, and I put on Rados the Tranparent Man, and I was laying in bed and it started all over again, laying in bed with my head rolling here and there and everywhere, which was a bit interesting. So what I'm going to do now, I'll start with the turmeric. And I'll get some more. No, I'll normally proper stuff this stuff, you know, put it in. I don't go easy with the turmeric. And now we get stirring. Oh dear, it's a bit hot. I have to take it off the heat. Turn the extractor on. It's because it's not off, that's why. Turn it off. Try again. Right. Oh, hot. Right. Get some more. I'll literally pack this stuff in. Yeah, but honestly, it must have been about a week ago. I'm sure listening to music, I ended up in a higher vibration frequency. It's the only thing I can explain it as being, and it was a bit disconcerting. But it was also an interesting place to be. I didn't really want to disturb myself. I didn't want to touch my face. My eyes were closed, and I just basically couldn't control my head movements. And the music I was listening to literally seemed to last forever. It was going on, and it just seemed... I was lost. I was lost in the music, and I like my chilled music. I always have done. My late cousin used to love his chilled music as well. Ibiza and Euphoria and World Dance and all that kind of stuff. So that's some honey in now. I normally put 2 of them in. And today it is going to be special popcorn. So I'll put 1 lot of honey in. Now what I'll do, I'll get the pepper, and that's good with the turmeric. ginger. Lovely stuff. I had a friend round and he's pretty much a hippie, and he's drummer in a band called Zero Carbon Band, Rap Thunder, and I made some of this for him, not with the special additive, but he said it was the best popcorn he'd ever eaten, he'd ever had. So yet again I will put some more honey in. That's the second lot of honey. I'm gonna have to avoid my spatula. I'm gonna have to shift it up a gear, I think. More ginger after this, and that'll be 2 lots of ginger. Ginger powder. Come on. That's enough of that. And this is lovely stuff. And I have eaten it while I'm in bed, late at night, or mainly in front of the computer. I'll be working on the computer or playing the game or Zomg or watching videos. Yeah, Gaia Online maybe, or... And right at the end, we'll stuff a bit of... Actually, I should have added my special stuff earlier. A little bit more pepper, not much. Black pepper. I haven't got the grinder. The grinder one ran out. And over here, there you go. There's some of the stuff off the bottom of the container with the leaf. So somehow, not all of it's come out. Crumble me special stuff. Like I said, I don't smoke it. I tend to just make tea out of it or crumble it, just for health and well-being, really. Put the lid on that. Get some of me green stuff. Now this is urban foraged. I have to remonstrate, this is urban foraged. This was not bought. I'm an outdoor kind of person, and if I'm out looking for bottles or relics, or just generally playing Ingress Pokemon Go, not that I do that much anymore, that I probably do actually. Where's the lid? In here. Of course you don't have to use special green stuff, but even like this, if you can find the bag discarded somewhere, because they tend not to keep the leaf, they tend to discard the leaf, and this stuff is the bollocks, I have to say. But it's just the flavour, it's the wholesome flavour, it's just natural. The burning bush, that's what it is. The burning bush. And that's pretty much it. So 14 minutes. And can I pour it out into the other one? Yes. Come on. Look at that colour. Lovely yellow colour. Oh. And it's relatively clean as well. Ah. Smells nice in the kitchen now, and that will keep me going for an hour or so. Smashing. So that is my special popcorn. Not just the popcorn, that is the special popcorn. And I think I've gone over. I've got to stop it here. Hope you enjoy this with or without a green, and hopefully next video will be bottle or relic hunting. Take care.